How's it going today? Today we're going to talk about Nvidia and stuff. I haven't made a video in like forever, but I just feel like I had to make this video, so I'm back in the studio here. But to talk about the stock Nvidia and what my thoughts are on it, everything like that. Make sure you like and subscribe this video and everything, and share the channel. And all I have to say is, wow, what a run in this stock. I mean, it's unbelievable how much it's went up over the last couple years. But I knew this video is actually almost like a celebration in some ways. In some ways, because I picked this stock years ago on my channel, and I can leave a link maybe of it. And I forget the stocks I picked. Well, actually, I think I picked Facebook at the time. It was December of 2019 when I picked this stock. I have a YouTube channel where I pick free stocks once a month. I did that for years on here, and I picked Nvidia. I knew I was buying it up. That was my big, and I said AI, and I knew it was going to be big. And look at it, it's one of the biggest companies, and I think it's $3 trillion now, and it's just amazing. But anyway, what the topic of is today, I'm not going to go on and on about it. But anyway, basically, I mean, why I made this video is a lot of people are buying the stock, and I know I tell people to buy stocks, but now I'm thinking I'm actually selling the stock. Honestly, I'm selling the stock now. It's went up a lot, and it's probably about 40% of my net worth now. So it's went up substantial. I mean, this thing has went up over 2,000% gain since I picked it. I mean, stock adjusted, to put it in perspective, or stock split adjusted, it was like $5 a share. That was like 130 with the stock split. Because it was actually, at the time, it was 150 share, but then it went up to 1,000. They cut it down. I think they did a 4-to-1, then it went up to 1,000 again, and they did a 1-to-10. So eventually I got, a lot of shares of it. But anyway, but I feel like it's time to start cutting some profits. It's taking profits. And there's one of these things, I always considered a high quality problem with this, but that's why basically I'm selling it. I mean, it's went up so much. How much more can it go up? I mean, let's say it doubles. That'd be a $6 trillion company. Let's say it goes up another 10 times. That's a $30 trillion company. That's bigger than the United States GDP. I mean, it's a good company, but how big is it? I mean, I don't believe it could get that big, to be honest with you. I mean, it might, but it might take almost 10 years. And let's say it takes 10 years. Well, you could put your money in the S&P and probably double it too in 10, 15 years. So why take the risk of buying an individual stock? So I would tell you one thing about Nvidia that I've learned, because I've held it for a while. It follows a boom-bust cycle, because basically everybody, what they do is they buy the tech. You buy the chips, and once you make your database, it happened with Bitcoin. Bitcoin got big. That was kind of a short-term thing. But you buy all the chips to make all this AI stuff. But as soon as you build the chips, there's no need for it. So guess what happens? Everybody sells the stock. Or not sell the stock, but everybody cuts back. Because you don't need it. You already upgraded all your stuff. You already got the computer chips. You already got the computers. And that's how this technology, everybody wants the technology. So now they're selling out the door. They can't keep enough of them. Profits go skyrocket because they can demand the prices. But eventually, everybody has the technology. And then Nvidia has to spend a bunch of money and reinvent itself and then go after it again. And that's really what it's done. I'm not saying it can't do it, but it is a cyclical company. And it does this boom bust cycle where everybody was buying these databases with Bitcoin. And it did well, because Bitcoin did well, and everybody was crypto mining. They needed Nvidia chips, and then it didn't. Nvidia is one of these companies that I wouldn't, let's just say, sell all my stock. I'm not selling all of it, but it's a great company. But if you really are looking for the next big run, and you want to double your money, Nvidia is probably the worst investment to do that. I'm not saying it can't, but you have to look at market cap, not stock price. If you want the big winners, you want a company, really, my best winners, like also CrowdStrike. I picked so many of these things so long ago. That CrowdStrike is up over 11, 12 times, almost over 1,000%. I mean, this thing is skyrocketed. But it was like a $10 billion company at the time. So it went from 10 to 100 billion. And now does it have room to be a 200 billion? Can it double? Can it go up 20? That's what I'm talking about. It's the market cap. Market cap is the most important thing if you want big growth. Is market cap. You don't care about the stock price. It's like, can it go from 100 to 500? It depends. If it's a $1 billion company, yeah, that's a big growth. It's like why I always say Uber was a pretty good investment, but it could have been better if they would have took it public years ago. I still like Uber, and Uber's went up a lot since I picked it on my channel also. I mean, but that's what I do on my channel. I just want to make this quick video. I don't want to go on and on and on about it. But I feel like I have to because everybody's talking about it. It's in the news. It's here, there, everywhere. And eventually, like, once all the buyers are in, there's nobody else to buy, and it comes back down, and everybody's profits. Because then it was like, oh, it's down. And I'm not saying it's going to crash, because like there's the difference between the stock the stock and then the company. The company might do well, but the stock is like pricing in so much, and there's so much other stuff dictating it. Because Nvidia, you know, it can drop 50% from where it's at, and still be it's still a good company regardless of what it does. And a lot of people say, well, it's a good company. That doesn't mean the stock will be an outperformer. That's what people don't understand. It's about the market cap. It's about what the price you pay it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like buying anything. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's say, you know, like Coca-Cola or something like that might be good. Like a bottle of Coca-Cola might taste good. It might be a good product, but let's say it's $1,000. Nobody's going to buy a Coca-Cola for that much money. Like, it's just, there's price and then value. But anyway, like I said, if you want to learn more on how I pick these stocks and my stock vesting performance and how I pick stocks and how I do it, maybe I could get back into it. My channel is only stocks I buy and what I'm doing. And sometimes I just kind of recommending the same stocks over and over again. So that's why I stopped, and I wasn't really buying a whole lot of stocks other than what my standard portfolio, and that's all I gotta say. Maybe I could remake my standard portfolio. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I mean, so what a run. That's all I gotta say with that. And if you want to learn more, leave a comment, and I can maybe, you know, give you my advice. You know, I've been doing this for almost, I mean, it's almost 12 years now of picking stocks and doing this. I've been doing it for quite a while. And over the years, you see it, and the patterns start to, you see it. I've seen this movie before, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching. Support the channel, everything, and hopefully you bought it when I said, because it's done well. So thank you.